Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we're diving into ways we might be able to boost our senior dog's brain power and behavior.
Sounds fun.
We're looking at a recent research article titled The Behavioral Effect of Short-Term Cognitive and Physical Intervention Therapies in Old Dogs.
It's fascinating research for sure.
Yeah, definitely. The study looked at 72 healthy senior dogs,
Wow.
ranging from about 7.5 to nearly 15 years old.
Okay.
They split them into 4 groups:
Okay.
physical therapy,
Mm-hmm.
cognitive therapy,
Okay.
a combo group doing both, and a control group.
Right.
So, like, for comparison,
Gotcha.
speaking of boot camp, what did these physical therapy sessions actually involve?
So picture this. Cavaletti rails for balance and wobble boards for core strength.
Okay.
Tunnels for flexibility and even targeted exercises for endurance.
Oh, wow.
They really put these senior pups through their paces,
Yeah.
carefully adjusting the difficulty to match each dog's ability.
So it wasn't just a casual stroll in the park.
No.
It was a tailored workout regimen.
Right.
I'm already impressed. What about the cognitive therapy?
Yeah.
Did they make them solve Sudoku?
Not quite Sudoku, but they did engage those canine minds.
Okay.
Think clicker training for focus, scent work for mental stimulation, and interactive puzzle toys to challenge their problem-solving skills.
Wow. A real mental workout. Okay, so we have our 4 groups.
Yeah.
They've gone through their respective therapies for 3 months.
Right.
How did the researchers measure if any of this actually made a difference?
This is where the science kicks in.
Okay.
They used a battery of 12 behavioral tests,
Okay.
each designed to assess a specific cognitive ability typically affected by aging.
Interesting.
These tests were conducted both before and after the 3-month intervention period.
12 tests. That's quite a comprehensive assessment.
It is.
Can you walk us through some of the more interesting ones?
Absolutely. One that stood out was the box wrestle test.
Okay.
Imagine the owner rummaging through a box.
Okay.
They were observing if the dog would perk up, come investigate, basically gauging their curiosity and attention to the owner's actions.
Interesting. It sounds like they were looking at natural responses rather than trained commands.
Right. Yeah.
What else did they test?
They also looked at social behavior using the greeting test.
Okay.
They introduced a stranger and observed how the dog reacted, both on and off leash,
Right.
measuring friendliness and approachability.
Ah, so they were assessing social skills in addition to cognitive function.
Exactly.
They're starting to paint a broader picture of their overall well-being.
Yeah.
Tell me more about these fascinating tests.
Well, there's the manipulative persistency test,
Okay.
where they gave the dogs puzzle toys filled with treats.
Uh-huh.
This measured their problem-solving skills
Okay.
and how long they'd persist in trying to get those tasty rewards.
Oh, that's clever.
It gives you a sense of their motivation and resilience.
So it's not just about playtime. It's about stimulating those brains. I can see how these tests start to reveal a lot about a dog's cognitive abilities.
Right.
What about memory?
Uh-huh.
Did they test that too?
Of course, they had a memory test
Right.
where the owner would hide a treat or toy while the dog watched,
Right.
then release them to find it after a short delay.
Mm-hmm.
This assessed their short-term spatial memory.
It's amazing what we can learn from these seemingly simple tests. Did these interventions actually work?
Yeah.
Did they find any notable changes in the dogs?
Well, that's where things get really interesting.
Oh.
Let's delve into the results in the next segment. After analyzing the data from those 12 behavioral tests, the researchers found some promising results.
Oh.
Both physical and cognitive interventions had a noticeable positive impact on the dog's behavior.
So it wasn't just about keeping them occupied.
No.
These therapies actually seem to make a difference in their cognitive function and overall well-being.
That's right.
Ah.
And what's interesting is that each type of intervention seemed to target different aspects of behavior.
Okay.
For instance, the physical therapy group, either alone or combined with cognitive therapy,
Right.
showed improvements in something called behavioral flexibility,
Okay.
as well as their social behavior.
Behavioral flexibility.
Yeah.
Can you explain what that means in terms of dog behavior?
Think of it as the ability to adapt and learn new things.
Okay.
One of the tests they used,
Yeah.
the clicker game,
Right.
assessed the dog's ability to adjust their behavior to earn treats.
Okay.
Dogs who did physical therapy maintained their performance in this game over time,
Uh-huh.
while those who didn't tended to decline.
So despite the natural tendency for cognitive decline as we age,
Yeah,
it seems physical therapy can help these senior dogs stay mentally sharp.
exactly.
What about the social behavior improvements you mentioned?
Yeah.
How did that manifest?
During the greeting test, the dogs who had undergone physical therapy were much more sociable and friendly toward the stranger.
Wow.
They were more likely to approach and interact positively even when off-leash.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It seems like those regular positive interactions during physical therapy boosted their confidence and made them more comfortable with new people.
Precisely. Now, shifting gears to the cognitive intervention group.
Okay.
We see a different set of benefits.
Huh?
Cognitive therapy alone or combined led to a significant increase in neophilia.
Neophilia.
Yeah.
That's a new one.
Yeah.
What does that mean in simpler terms?
It basically means an interest in new things, a willingness to explore and engage with novelty, that spark of curiosity that drives learning.
Ah, so the cognitive therapy helped these senior dogs stay curious and engaged with the world around them.
Exactly. In the novel object recognition test, dogs who received cognitive therapy were much more likely to investigate and play with a new toy compared to those who didn't.
It seems like those brain-boosting exercises help them hold on to that youthful curiosity.
Right.
What's even more fascinating is that all three therapy groups, regardless of the type, showed a significant increase in overall engagement with their environment.
Yes, that's a key finding.
Yeah.
Engaging these senior dogs, whether physically or mentally, revitalized their interest in the world around them.
Wow.
But wait, there's more. The researchers also discovered that younger dogs, those around 8 years old, showed even greater improvement in social behavior problem solving. And you guessed it, neophilia.
Really? So starting these interventions earlier in a dog's life could lead to even more pronounced benefits.
That seems to be the case.
Wow.
It suggests there's a window of opportunity those early senior years where these therapies can have the most impact.
That makes sense.
Now, while these findings are incredibly exciting, the researchers do acknowledge that more research is needed to fully understand the long-term effects and determine the optimal timing and intensity for these interventions.
Of course, more research is always a good thing.
It is.
But this definitely gives us a lot to think about. How can we best tailor interventions to each dog's individual needs and personality to ensure they thrive in their golden years? That's the burning question.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It is all about personalization, and this study actually offers some clues about how to do that.
Oh, really? What kind of clues?
Well, the study revealed that several factors beyond age played a role in how well the dogs responded to the interventions. Things like their overall health training level, the amount of daily playtime they had with their owners, even their personality traits, all contributed to the outcomes.
It makes sense that a dog's health would influence their response, but training level?
Yeah.
How did that factor in?
Interestingly, dogs with less training were actually more adaptable in the clicker game.
Oh, really?
They were more willing to try new things to earn those treats.
Okay.
It's almost as if the highly trained dogs were a bit set in their ways, sticking to what they knew worked best.
Yeah, I can see that they've already mastered sit, stay, fetch.
Right.
Why change things up when you've got a winning formula?
Exactly. Then there's playtime with their owners.
Yeah.
Dogs who enjoyed more daily playtime, especially over an hour, were much more likely to explore that new object in the novel object recognition test.
Wow.
It suggests that regular play might be a key ingredient in maintaining their cognitive function and curiosity as they age.
So a good game of fetch or tug of war isn't just fun, it's a mental workout for our furry friends. What about personality?
Yeah.
Did certain personality types fare better than others?
Yes. The study found that dogs with higher activity and excitability scores, those naturally energetic and enthusiastic pups, were more prone to showing improvements in social behavior and flexibility.
Okay.
It's like their zest for life gave them an edge in adapting to new situations and engaging with the world around them.
Those bouncy tail-wagging pups were ready to tackle any challenge head-on.
That's a great way to put it. This research really underscores the importance of understanding each dog's individual needs and personality when designing interventions. There's no one-size-fits-all approach we need to consider their physical abilities, training background, daily routines, and even their unique personality to create a truly beneficial program.
So can we teach old dogs new tricks? This research suggests it's certainly possible. It seems staying active and engaged both mentally and physically is crucial for well-being.
Yeah.
No matter what your age. And that goes for our free companions too.
Absolutely. Engaging our senior dogs in both physical and cognitive activities can have a profound impact on their behavior and well-being. It's all about keeping those minds stimulated, those hearts happy, and those tails wagging well into their golden years from Vet Neurojar. Keep those minds inspired, hearts light, and tails wagging.
Well said. And that concludes our deep dive into enhancing cognitive function and behavior in senior dogs. We hope you found it insightful and feel inspired to help your furry friend live their best life.